Clyde Property in Perth, award-winning letting and estate agents, proud sponsors of Saints TV.
Positive, looking forward to it. I think we've given ourselves a chance with the last couple of results being positive. Obviously Inverness gave us a result that we needed by beating Dundee United on Saturday. So going into the last game, obviously a point ahead, and the whole squad's looking forward to it.
Is there any nerves, excitement in the squad? What's the emotions like just now in the dressing room?
Excited, looking forward to it. You want to be involved in big games, and obviously we're aware of the situation. We need to match the result or better it. That's the first part, and then to get into Europe we're relying on Inverness, but all we can do is go up there and when the game starts, it's another game. It obviously is a big game. And from Saturday onwards, we've knew for a wee while. We've not known, but we know now. It's in our own hands. If we get a victory up there, then that's our part of the job done. So the whole squad, as I say, is looking forward to it.
And what was your take on the team performance on Friday night? And what's your hope is to take that form into the game on Sunday?
Yeah, I think our form's been good throughout the split all games. The Inverness one, even the Dundee United one, I think we felt a little bit hard done by. And then on Friday night, it was obviously 0-0, but thoroughly enjoyable to play in. I think a lot of people getting feedback, a lot of people enjoyed watching it. And obviously they've had chances as well, but I feel overall, we were excellent. And if we had won the game, I don't think anyone could have complained. That's probably all round in the last wee while that I can remember, probably one of the best performances all round. As I say, I thought the tempo we played it, the quality we showed, and on another day we could have scored a couple of goals, but positive result. And going into the weekend we would have took gaining a point on Dundee United, which over the weekend we did do. And as we've touched on, it's all in Aberdeen now.
You must be really pleased with your performances, particularly in the last two games, the goal against United, and then you must have thought you were going to get a goal.
Yeah, I mean it's something I always look to try and do, is get in the box against Dundee United. It's turned out, we knew at the time, we were a little bit disappointed with the point, but I said after the Dundee United game it could turn out to be a big point, and it still might. So it was good to get the goal. And on Friday I thought I'd scored a couple of times. Unfortunate, but I'm just try to keep getting in the box as much as you can, and if you keep getting in the positions, hopefully goals will come.
Is this the best you've felt all season?
Yeah, probably. I mean, I think it comes, there's nothing like getting a run of games. That's the only way. I mean, you can do as much training and rehab as you want, but when you get thrown on a Saturday and you've not played, it can be tough to get to the pace of the game, the sharpness, the fitness. So over the last couple of months I feel like I've played sustained runs of games, which looking back it has been a help. And the knee feels 100%. That's not in question now. So on that side it feels great, and just looking to keep it going, sort of thing.
And going into Sunday, what's it going to take to beat Aberdeen?
Score more goals than them. That's well, you know, every game in the SPL, if you're slightly off it, you'll get turned over. So it doesn't matter who you're playing. We've got to go into it, prepare right, which we always do. Try and play at the same tempo, same enthusiasm as we've done the last 3-4 games, and if we do that, we'll be fine. But we can't worry about other things. It's just about, like every game, as I say, you've just got to focus on what you're doing. We've got a confidence in the squad. We know that we're more than capable. So it's only us that can go up there and get a positive result.
It's going to be a great atmosphere as well. Aberdeen have reduced their ticket prices for home and away fans.
Yeah, I mean, I think obviously Aberdeen's had a well documented. They've had a good season, so it's their last home game. They'll be wanting to go out on a high, and obviously we've got a lot to play for as well. So I mean, I did see they've reduced ticket prices, so I'm sure with the situation that we're in, we'll take a few up. And Aberdeen are always well supported, so looking forward to it, and I'm sure it'll be a big crowd.
And there's at least 6 supporter buses coming up from St Johnstone. What would you say to encourage more St Johnstone fans to make that journey up?
Well, I don't think I need to say anything. I mean, I think all the fans, the players, everyone associated with the club sees that we've got a lot to play for, and sees just how big a game it is. So obviously I wasn't aware of that, but 6 supporters buses, so obviously they see how big a game it is, what it means to the place, and the more we can take up the better, because their backing is obviously a huge help.
Cool. Just away from the game, just Saturday night we had the Player of the Year awards, and Sunday was the book launch. How do you feel those events went? Yeah,
I mean, the Player of the Year was good night. Again, we had a good turnout, and then Sunday it was good for the boot launch, and you've seen how many supporters came along, just what it did mean to them. So it was great for them to come along, get their books all signed, and I'm sure they'll all be reading it.
And Lee Croft getting a pre-contract agreement with Oldham, you must be really happy for him.
Yeah, delighted. He was obviously there a couple of years ago. He's been up here on and off for a couple of years. Been great for the place. Some will miss him more than others, but obviously he's went and signed, I think it's a 2-year deal, so all the best to him.
And you'll miss Danny Swanson if he goes back to Coventry?
Yeah, I'm not sure what's happening with Danny. He's still in contract with Coventry. Whether we're trying to get him, I'm not sure, but I think he'll be heading back there for pre-season, and as I say, you need to speak to him and other people, but I'm not sure what's happening with him. But he's another one that's come in and been a big part of the squad. So yeah.
Just finally, looking back over the season, are you happy with the way things have turned out going into the last game with something to play?
Yeah, I mean, every season at the start of seasons, the way it turns out, a lot of people think we overachieve. The players, we always say at the start of the season, we don't set any targets, but I think this is our 4th consecutive year top 6, going for Europe. So I think it's a great achievement for the whole squad that going into the last game we're fighting for 4th place. You lose people like Stevie May and his goals, and we haven't had one person that's replaced his goals, but I think as a team we've all chipped in here and there. The spirit, I think it's well documented. We've got a great team spirit, and obviously that's went a long way, so we're looking to finish it off on Sunday and try and get a positive result.